Imagine a place where music from around the world fills the air day and night, where a musical palette of countless colors surrounds you like a warm blanket on a cold winter's eve and rekindles your spirit from a forgotten moment in time. Music, the sounds that make you sing, dance, laugh, or cry, sweeping like the wind through our hearts like no other art form possibly can. Music, the soundtrack of our lives. Now, that very soundtrack comes to life at an epic global theme park resort destination, the music capital of the world. A place where music comes to life in ways you could never imagine, filling the heart and soul with every note. This is DreamVision Soundscape Theme Park Resort, Muscle Shoals, Alabama. From its humble beginnings, Muscle Shoals would manifest itself into becoming the place to create a recorded sound like no other. The magic behind the Muscle Shoals sound came from the rhythm section, the Swampers as they were affectionately known. These guys were something unique. They played like a well-oiled machine. All right, except this wasn't a high-tech, mechanized, factory-built machine. No, this was a handmade, funky, soul-filled, gritty, oral experience that just made the music feel so natural, so personal, so good. The list of artists who have recorded in Muscle Shoals reads like a who's who in the record business. From Aretha Franklin to Wilson Pickett to Mick Jagger, Paul Simon, to the Backstreet Boys and countless others, they all came for the sound. This sound may have been birthed in the South, but it had a global effect on musical styles, artists, and attitudes for decades to come. Welcome to DreamVision Soundscape, Muscle Shoals, Alabama, where melody, harmony, rhythm, and song come together in a joyous environment like no other in the world. Truly the most exciting musical adventure of a lifetime. As guests arrive through a scenic musical highway, the first stop is Music Central Station, the main entry point and the transportation gateway to the entire DreamVision Soundscape Resort. Here, guests can choose to ride the magical Island Express train, board an old-fashioned riverboat, or take a leisurely walk over a musical bridge to begin their soundscape adventure, transporting them from reality to true musical adventure that will never be forgotten. Once guests depart Music Central Station, the journey begins on Soundscape Way, the main pedestrian thoroughfare leading to Soundscape Village. The village will feature a wide array of unique merchandise shops, restaurants, movie theaters, and entertainment venues showcasing an expansive variety of live music and shows, all designed to fill the air with the sound of music as you enter a world never seen before. The color palettes of the shops and attractions throughout the village brighten in intensity as you approach the main gate entrance featuring the Great American Soundscape Band Organ, welcoming you with one of the most amazing musical celebrations ever conceived. As you enter, you will journey over the Soundscape Musical Bridge, a whimsical structure that features colorful, highly stylized, and larger-than-life musical instruments which are embedded into the various girders, supports, and walkways. As you cross the bridge and pass by the various instruments, they will magically come to life and begin to play their individually highlighted part of the Soundscape Symphony celebrating your arrival. Walking across the bridge is like being surrounded by an entire orchestra performing the overture as you begin your visit to DreamVision Soundscape. Welcome to Americana Boulevard, the DreamVision Soundscape expansive main street leading to a patriotic square prominently displaying the American flag, while live musical talent and groups from around the world celebrate the international language of music in a joyous celebration every single day. our tribute to the world and the world's tribute to us. And it all leads to Americana Circle, the grand promenade of DreamVision Soundscape. This giant circular performance space is the home to our magnificent parades and thrilling pyrotechnic musical celebrations. In the center of Americana Circle stands Soundscape Mountain, a gigantic, musically themed sculptural work of art that magically comes to life with a fantastic musical celebration beyond your imagination. This musical score will feature every instrument represented in the mountain sculpture, plus live special musical guests perched upon the mountain joining the grand celebration. As you enter the base of the mountain, you will experience the new home of the Alabama Music Hall of Fame, which will be relocated and reimagined as an exciting interactive experience that salutes the musical heritage of the state of Alabama and music from around the world. And hidden deep inside the mountain, get ready to experience an incredible musical thrill ride that allows you to literally ride the music. As the high-speed vehicles wind through the mountain, the tempo and intensity of the soundtrack increases, along with the speed of the vehicles, providing guests an incredible adventure. And for those who aren't quite ready for the heart-stopping thrills, they can select a more leisurely musical rendition of the ride designed for the entire family in a scaled-down, more gentle descent down the mountain. Emanating from Americana Circle are spokes of pedestrian thoroughfares that lead guests to and through a myriad of musical neighborhoods, the individual destinations which we've created to showcase various styles of music. Each neighborhood will be filled with attractions, shows, live entertainment, seasonal decor, unique restaurants, special merchandise, and a signature wow experience. For example, as you enter Rockopolis, you will feel as though you're walking through the facade of a giant jukebox. As day gives way to night, the jukebox, light posts, and even the street pavement come to life with millions of embedded magical lights. Special effects, iconic images, and even lyrics are choreographed to a burning rock and roll musical medley that fills the air. Guests are in for a big surprise when they enter what looks like an old-fashioned drive-in movie theater lined with classic convertibles from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. And at the end of the pre-show, celebrating the history of the Muscle Shoals sound on the giant drive-in screen, the quintessential Muscle Shoals track, I'll Take You There, begins to play, and the screen literally opens up. The cars begin to move single file into a full dimensional attraction, taking guests on a musical trek through time as guests travel to places that both influenced and were affected by the sounds of Muscle Shoals, from Memphis to Detroit, San Francisco, and LA. Narrow winding streets lit by curbside gas lights and featuring side-by-side iconic New York-style brownstones form the facades for the coolest and hippest place in the park, Jazz Alley. Frank's Place is a ring-a-ding-ding Sinatra-style ultra lounge featuring plush surroundings of dark woods, brass, and velour, saluting the musical style made famous by the chairman of the board himself, brought to life by in-house tribute performers. The thrilling soundtrack high-speed ride experience allows guests to ride in vehicles shaped like musical notes, dancing on the surface of a turntable resembling a big black classic vinyl record. The DJ suddenly changes the speed of the ride, its RPM, from a slow 33 1/3 to medium 45 and super fast 78. Perched upon the top of the stylus arm, suspended over the track, the DJ ramps up the action as guests experience an out-of-control musical adventure. And then, America's country and western music and folklore comes to life at every turn as you enter Country Flats, featuring the Soundscape Wild Wild West Dinner Celebration. Sights, sounds, and adventure fill every scene in this foot-stomping, hand-clapping extravaganza where our Wranglers and chuck wagon drivers move through the aisles serving finger-licking barbecue chicken, fire-roasted taters, and fixins aplenty as guests experience one of the most dynamic and memorable extravaganzas ever produced. And as your journey continues, welcome to the Meetin' Place in the Gospel Way neighborhood, where the Renew Your Spirit show plays tribute to the soul-stirring spirituals and hymns of yesterday and today. From Bill Gaither to Aretha Franklin. Housed in a white tent, the place is complete with sawdust floors, rough-hewn benches, and pass-the-plate down-home family-style offerings. This gospel spectacular is sure to excite and renew the soul and the stomach. And get ready for one of the most amazing tropical vacations in the world, where guests will embark upon a journey from Music Central Station on a magical train that crosses the ocean on a journey to Oceanica Resort and Island Water Adventure. This magnificent domed island experience will encompass spectacular effects, with guests wondering if they become lost on a beach in the South Pacific. With waves crashing against the sand, an ever-changing horizon brings to life day and night views of the waterscapes of spectacular destinations like Bali, Tahiti, and Fiji. But the views are not just mirages, because guests can join in the fun by building sandcastles on the indoor beach with an adjacent water attractions of thrill rides, waves and surfing pools, lazy rivers, and much more. And the sun shines 365 days a year. Then, as the sun sets each evening, the darkened skies bring forth a magical transformation to DreamVision Soundscape Resort, with one-of-a-kind parades, breathtaking stage productions, and spectacular pyrotechnic displays, all choreographed to the music of the night. So prepare for the unexpected and join us for the musical adventure of your lifetime. DreamVision Soundscape, Muscle Shoals, Alabama, the music capital of the world.